Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a little bit of a meal prepping. Okay, when I say a little bit of meal prepping, that means a little bit of meal prepping. For several reasons. Today is Monday, the day after the storm came through for the Gulf states, and we're getting a little bit of the rain still. Some of it's a little bit sketchy. Our lights flicker every once in a while, but I'm very thankful that it's nothing like the devastation down there. So not complaining, just saying I'm not going to be doing a lot of cooking. Let's just say that. The things I have planned, I have written down, and the things that I have planned to cook, or that we've already cooked Sunday. You guys most of the time know that I've already done Sunday's meal. So by the time I film this, so it is the it's the 30th. It's not the 20 anything. We're doing for the 29th of August through the 4th of September, but it is the 30th today as when I'm filming this. Can I talk? No. Okay. Let's see. So these are the plans for the menu this week, and as you know, it may or may not be on the day that we choose. I may change it. So whenever you see the what's for dinner, it may be that we don't have spaghetti on a certain date, which we are still going to have spaghetti tonight, but like, okay, we may swap around the pork chops and the enchiladas or whatever. The day I write it on is not dedicated to the actual food that I write it on. It's just we're going to have it that week. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going to shut up about that. So let's go ahead with the menu plan. So last night, Sunday night, we had steak and chicken on the grill, and I also had baked beans on there. And the reason why we had both is because the kids really like chicken most of the time. And I don't know why they don't like steak as much as they used to, or why they don't like steak as much as their parents, but that's okay. Oh, we're not going to complain, even though both of it cost about the same amount nowadays. But anyway, we're not going to talk about grocery prices today because that makes Mama mad. Not mad, but irritated. Let's say it that way. So we had those two things. Steak, chicken, and baked beans on the grill, those three things. And then we had baked potato for me and Jeff because that's what we wanted. And then the kids had macaroni and cheese because that's what they wanted. And yes, my kids are adults. And yes, they can cook. And yes, they do. But anyway, this is our family meal. Whenever you see the what's for dinner, you're going to be like, what, woman? That's a whole lot of meat. Please remember, every meal, almost every meal we cook extra so Jeff can take it to work the next couple of days. So please have it in mind that anything that I cook can be a meal for leftover lunches for Jeff. It's not that we eat that much at one time, I promise. So then tonight, Monday night, my hands smell like cleaner. The Method Antibac Citrus, I just cleaned the microwave. Anyway, stop it. No, I don't really talk to myself like that. Just stop it. No, I'm just joking. I am in a weird mood today. I don't know why. At least it's better than a funk, which I am still in, but not as much. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying not to think about things, and I'm not going to talk about them because then I will get irritated even more. So let's talk about other things. And I'm not talking about anything here at home. I'm talking about things going on in the world that are sad and horrible. And yes, I'm still conscious of all the horribleness, but I'm trying to focus on other things, and I'm failing. Can you tell? Let me go ahead with this. Did I say spaghetti for Monday night? Spaghetti and garlic bread that I made and put in the freezer with cheese on top. That's the supper tonight. Yep. Tuesday night, pork chops and probably some flavored rice. Jeff and I went through all of our prep bins and reorganized them, and we noticed that we had a lot of the flavored rice because for some reason It was put into 2 different bins. I don't know why. I think it's because sometimes Jeff or the kids help me put things away and they just maybe put it in the wrong one because they thought that's where it went. But that's okay. It's okay to have a little extra. Not a problem. So, and some sort of vegetable, probably green beans out of the freezer or the can. I don't know. Wednesday we're having green chicken enchiladas or chicken enchiladas with the green sauce. Noah wants that. We've never done it before. I got a recipe. We're going to try it, but we're doing it with canned chicken. Yeah, we're going to see how this works out. And then on Thursday, we're having hamburger steak and fries. We have not had hamburger steak in, oh my goodness, I don't know how long. But I'm going to leave those in the freezer. I'm not taking those out. So far, the only thing I have to take out of the freezer is pork chops to thaw out. That's all I have to take out this week. Okay. That's super simple because the enchiladas are canned chicken and the spaghetti is meatballs that are frozen and I'm not taking them out. Wow, okay. And then Friday we're having homemade pizza, and what I will do, I'm not doing it today because I just don't want to do it today. I will make some overnight pizza crust like I did a little while back, a few weeks ago. The reason why I don't want to make it today is because we're not eating that until Friday, and I don't want it in the refrigerator for that many days. Because 1, it's harder to work with, and 2, it takes my bowl away. And I need my bowl. So that is what's happening in homemade pizza. And we do it whatever toppings we want. And then on Saturday, we're doing a fend for yourself. And something else I want to talk about is this is the first week in shelf timber or shelf cooking. You should have already seen a video about that. If you did not, I will link it in the iCards and down below. And yeah, it's the first week of that. So we're going to, for the month of September, be cooking from what we have here mostly. So, but I did explain all that on that video, so I don't want to do it here. Okay, so here's the meal prep things we're doing. 1 is our bins. We will be taking things out for the pantry bin or the shelf stable bin, and I guess I'll just be taking pork chops out for the cold bin. Why you hit me with your tail, woman? Trying to get my attention. Now she's headbutting my knee. Okay. Doing the bins. Doing my coffee because I really need to do my coffee. And I had bought, they had bell peppers, 2 for $1 at Piggly Wiggly. So I grabbed 4 and I want to go ahead and cut those up. Some of them, well, wash and cut up. Some of them I'm going to cut up for the pizza night. The others I'm going to have for the freezer. And whenever I'm doing them for the freezer, most of the time I will wash them and cut them in half, de-seed them, and just put them in freezer bags that way. That way, if I want to do stuffed peppers, I can do stuffed peppers. If I want to cut them up further, I can cut them up further. They're more versatile that way for me. They do take up more space that way, but that's okay. I also have, at times when I got a super great sale on bell peppers, that was wild, I have dehydrated them. So yeah, that's the thing too. Did I say I was doing my coffee pods? If I didn't, I'm doing my coffee pods because I've been doing it every day and it's annoying. So another thing is Noah wants 1 thing of overnight oats. Just 1, no more, just 1, which I may not even show you. And I'm thinking I want to do some muffins, but I don't even know if I'm doing that. I still have waffles in the freezer. Noah still has peanut butter waffles. I have the other waffles. I still have some of those pancakes in the freezer. And I do want to update you on the pancakes versus the waffles out of that mix. I prefer the waffles. The pancakes are okay, but they're more dense. So I prefer the waffles. And honestly, you can get more waffles out of it, which I know you have to add a little bit more liquid, but you get more waffles out of a batch than you do of the pancakes. So yeah, I'd rather have the waffles. Let's see. I still have a lot of stuff though that's already prepped. So this is going to be a super short one, other than this 10 minutes that I've taken just telling you this. What is wrong with me? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and grab what I need to do my coffee. Or maybe, yeah, I'll do my coffee first. And I know you've seen me do it before, but I'm in a chatty mood, so let's do coffee. Okay, so I have my coffee here. I don't know why I turned it around. There's Mason on that side too. I don't know. Oh, it smells so good. I have my coffee here in my Mason jar, jug thing. And I have, oh, I buried it. Come back here, scoop. I have this little scoop. It's a stainless steel scoop. And how to know if it is true stainless steel is it won't stick to a magnet. I learned that from my husband. He told me that. This is actually a 1/8 cup. If you do not have an actual coffee scoop, you can use that if you have a 1/8 cup. I'm not sure how much that is in tablespoons, but yeah, that's what it is. So I have that. I have the lid to my coffee jar that I use to help me out to not make as big of a mess. I have my jar my pods go in, and yes, it has coffee remnants in there, but I don't care. And then I got my little piggy full of pods. It's a little draining thing that I got from TJ Maxx, or no, Home Goods, I think. Anyway, they're all similar stores. They all come from the same place, I think. So I use Community Coffee, and it comes from Louisiana. So where all the devastation, well, not all the devastation, there's things happening in Mississippi too, but all that Ida stuff is happening. So I use that, and it's American Classic, I want to say. I order it from them because I can't seem to find it anywhere else the way I used to. I used to get it from Walmart in the big number 10 can, I think it is. I used to get it in that because it was cheaper that way, but they don't have it anymore. So I started ordering it online because it was easier to do it that way, and I just get me several cans at a time, 5 to 6. I usually get it whenever it's a super great sale, and I end up saving. Last time I think I ended up saving $20 or $25 to buy my coffee that way. And I mean, yeah, plus I got free shipping, which I think is included in the money I saved. I don't know. Anyways, I do that, and I got these coffee pod things that I got on Amazon. My Amazon store is down below if you ever are interested in any of the things that you see. If it's something I bought from Amazon, I put it down there. No, these are not things that I'm selling on Amazon, but they are things that I like from Amazon. If it's not in there and I got it from Amazon, if I do like it, I'll put it in there if you see it. If I don't like it and you see me using it, I'll tell you. I don't like it, I will not tell you about. I mean, you can go hunt it up, but I'm not going to recommend it, is what I'm saying, because I don't know. You may like it and I may not, but I'll tell you the reasons why I don't, and then you can decide for yourself. But I'm not going to link it in my store. Now, I do get a little bit of commission off of the Amazon things, but actually I haven't gotten anything yet. I know there's been some things that people have bought, but you got to get a certain amount before you get paid. So one day, I'll get a commission. So anyway, that's where most of these came from. I do have a few that I got from Walmart, but most of them came from Amazon. And do remember, whenever you buy things for your Keurig, that they are not all created equally, because I did buy some from Walmart that were the wrong size. The circumference was too big and it would not fit into my Keurig, and it kind of upset me. Then I learned, and I didn't do it again. I didn't spend that much. They were on clearance, and it was like, okay, I don't know what to do. So I still have them somewhere. Anyway, we are still getting the remnants of the storm, like the rain and stuff. It was pretty bad here earlier, like pretty windy, and it was heavy rainfall, but not like, no more than a normal Alabama thunderstorm. But yeah, I know that there's so many people that are going to be needing shelter and help. I remember whenever Katrina came through, it was so devastating, and me and my sister actually gave a car to someone. I don't know whatever happened to that family. We didn't keep in touch. There was no way to keep in touch because they were displaced. They were at a hotel. I don't even remember how we found out about them, but we did it. It was a car that my sister had given us, or let us something. I don't know what it was. I don't remember exactly how it went about, but she and I talked about it, and we gave the car to them because we didn't need it anymore. Jeff and I didn't. It was good to us in a time, and then we passed it on. I don't know. Anyway, that was a thing that happened. I had forgotten about it, actually, until all the stuff about Katrina's, you know, anniversary, and then I remembered it. But there's going to be that kind of thing happening now where that people are displaced. They're not going to, hopefully it won't be as bad as it was then. I don't know. I haven't looked a lot at the news stuff today because I've just been busy like trying to clean up and do things around my house because our lights have been flickering. Ugh! Don't do that. Y'all, I put this down so I don't make a mess, which it did catch part of it. See, I do make a mess. It gets down in that, but I can just flip it back on over this. Don't do what I did. Make sure it's closed all the way before you try to put it in your little container. So, I don't know how many I have here. I think it's like 14 or something is how many I usually get. No, that's not right. Yeah, 12. Yeah, 14. That's how many I usually get. So I usually get 14 days in this jar. Now I have 2, 4, 5 more because there's one over there drying. I have 5 more that I could fill up if I had space, but I don't have space in that jar, so I don't do it. I don't even know what I've talked about while I was doing this. Please forgive the rambling because that's what's happening today. But I got the coffee done. Now let's do the beans. Okay, so these are the things we need for the meals that we're cooking this week. So it's not that much. Now the homemade pizza, most of the things are refrigerated or something like that. So it's not something I'm going to take out. And the flour and everything I'm going to make the crust with is in the kitchen already. So this is the spaghetti stuff. And I eat lentils, which you can't really see that. Can you see that that's lentils? There's 2 different kinds of lentils in there, and I don't care. I eat lentils with these whole grain penne pasta with my sauce, and they eat spaghetti noodles. No, I fixed him some lentils as well, but we're using the Aldi brand, which is really good. I like it. We're having green beans and the cheddar broccoli for tomorrow night, and I will fix Selena something else because she doesn't like either one of those things, and that's fine. This is the, I mean, you may be able to read Spanish. Anyway, this is the brand of green chili sauce, even though that's not what it says. I mean, it's not the green enchilada sauce, but this is what one of Noah's friends told him to try because that's what his favorite is. So Noah brought home 3 cans from work, and so that's what he wanted, so that's what I'm doing. Now, Selena and I do not like enchiladas, so I don't know what we're doing that night. We haven't actually talked about it. Most likely we will do something like chicken strips or something, but that's the chicken we're having. And then, like I said, this meal has already been done. The spaghetti's tonight, pork chops with those vegetables, and then the enchiladas, hamburger steak with fries. That's all frozen already. And I need to get an onion, and I need to get an onion for the pork chops because I like to cook an onion with pork chops. And then I'll cut up some extra onion for that. I'm gonna go ahead and cut up the onion today while I am cutting up the bell peppers. So I'm just gonna grab the onion now and the peppers, but I'm gonna put up. Well, let's just go ahead. Actually, I'm not gonna put that in there. I usually take this stuff out, and yes, I have onion remnants in there. But let's go ahead and just put this stuff in here. This is what I'll need for this week. This is not much at all. I did try to make it a super simple week because I just did. I don't know why. And normally you wouldn't buy stuff for shelf timber, but that's Noah. He did that, not me. And he actually bought it in August. So there we go. That's the bin. A lot of a lot of air in there. And so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the onions and the peppers, and this stuff I'm just gonna leave on the counter because that's tonight's meal. Okay, I know my head is being cut off a little bit, but that's okay. See how big these things are? I mean, that's huge. It's huge. They were 50 cents each, so I had to get them. Anyway, the way I do it is I cut them down, well, wash them thoroughly, cut them down, grab the seed pod part, and just pull it out. I don't know if I did that well, so I'll do it again just to show you. I don't worry about all the seeds. I don't mind all the seeds, and that's what it looks like on the inside. But this one I'm going to cut up for the what do you call those things? The pizzas. I'm not going to cut up the whole one, just half of it, because Jeff and Noah like this on their pizza. But you grab it, I put my thumb on the stem, grab and rip it off, and it does not tear away your good bell pepper. Actually, I think I'll use this part for that because it's got such a small cavity. So what I do after I have it done is I stick it in a Ziploc bag. So I'm going to leave that one. Actually, no, I'm going to go ahead and cut it up for the pizzas. Actually, I need to cut it up smaller than that, so I need to be more conscious of what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and cut these two down a little bit more. Okay, that one right there. I got a bowl that's a little too big, but that's okay. That's the peppers for the pizza. And if they don't want them that big, all I have to do is chop them up a little bit more. That's a big head start though. And I'll just stick them in the refrigerator, just like that. So I'm going to do these other three peppers that I have. Oh great, okay, that one didn't work like it should, and I'll show you why. It had a bonus pepper in it. I'm gonna take that right there and put it right there, and I'll cut it up for the pizzas, because what it is another pepper growing inside. There's nothing wrong with it. It tastes just like the other pepper. It's not gross, but it does make it harder whenever you're trying to do my pulling trick to get that all out. But that's okay. It still works. See, it's in there. Like, hopefully you can see that. So let's see. I'll grab it at a different angle. See, that time, because I grabbed it at a different angle, it worked out differently. See, that's all pepper growing inside a pepper. It's just bonus pepper. There's a little bit more. You just pull it out, put it in your bag. I'm gonna go ahead and put this part. I got the wrong cutting board. I should have gotten a bigger one, but whatever. I have pepper seeds everywhere because of that. Inside pepper. It was trying to be incognito. It was trying to hide. Oh well, it's fine. It didn't make it. And I've decided I'm not going to show you the overnight oats. I do have videos with me showing that. I'm just going to do it off camera because it's only one. Now, if he wanted me to make multiple, I might share that again. or if I was doing a different recipe. But I'm doing the same old one because that's the one he really likes. So, yeah. And I know that most of the time when people do stuffed peppers, they cut it like across the top here. We don't care if it's like this or across the top. So, we don't worry about that. And we go ahead and cut them this way. That way they are easier to store. And also, we can use them for different things. I think my knife needs sharpening or something, or maybe I need to be doing a better job. I don't know. I think I can get them all into one bag. I do have 2 bags. See, there's another bonus pepper growing. Just a little pepper there. I don't know if it would have ever been a whole pepper inside the pepper. I've never gotten one. I got this pretty full, but they won't stick together. I've never had them stick together in the freezer, and I just take them out one at a time and cook them. Now, once you've frozen peppers, you're not going to be able to eat them raw. They won't taste, I mean, they'll taste good, but they won't have the texture. And so you probably don't want to do that. Alright. So, I thought about something whenever I was getting the onions out, and I think I need to get another bowl too. I needed onions for the pork chops, for the hamburger steak, and the pizza. So I probably should grab another bowl because I don't think I'm going to have enough space, but we'll see. Now the way I'm going to cut them up will be the same way for all 3 meals. And then for the pizza, I'll cut them down a little bit more whenever the time comes, if they want them cut down more. Sometimes they want it just like, can you come loose? No? Did I not cut you? Okay, yeah, I did. They want it just like that on their pizza. So yeah, it makes it easier because I've already got one step kind of done. The onions are cleaned, the onions are partially prepped, mostly prepped. This one doesn't look fabulous. I don't like the way the outside of it looks. Woo, it's a little strong. I'm gonna pull off a little bit more of this one than I did the last one. I don't think I need onion for the enchiladas. Woo, that's a strong onion. So strong. I need to cut off the end a little bit more on both of them. And I'm probably not holding my knife correctly. I don't know. I hold it the way it's comfortable to me. The way I feel like I have more control. I've tried to do it the way they say to do it on the Food Network and stuff. Does not work for me. Oh my goodness, my eyes. Okay, so what I've got now is the muffins. I don't know. Selena said she didn't want muffins, and then Noah said he didn't want muffins. So now I don't know if I want to do the muffins, because I don't think I need to. So, and all I was going to do is do the little packets of muffins because we have so many. So I'm thinking I'm not going to do it. So this will be it. This will be all I have to do for meal prep today. Yep, that's a lot of onion. And I am crying. See my eyes? Oh, not gonna work. Come on, work. Work with me. Ta-da! It's in there. Alright, so gonna stick these in the freezer. Stick these in the refrigerator. Wash my hands. Dry my eyes. Oh goodness, y'all, that was a very strong onion. That means it'll taste really good. I think that I crookeded the camera. So yeah, I think that's it, because oh, eyeballs are leaking. That's all I'm gonna do, because I don't think I'm gonna do the muffins. I'll just do the overnight oats for Noah, and that'll be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it inspired you to do a little bit of something, just to prep a little bit. If nothing else, just the bare minimum. And make sure that you do what you need to do to get your kitchen to stay in order. Now I'm going to tell you, because I always fully disclose these things, I broke the biggest rule of mine. My kitchen's dirty, y'all. Yep, it's dirty. I have dishes in the sink from yesterday. But that's okay, because I got what I needed to get done. It didn't hinder me from doing it, but it did make me not want to do it a little bit. But yeah, don't do what I did. Make sure your kitchen's clean before you start prepping. I have clean dishes in the dishwasher and dirty dishes in the sink. And I'm crying. All because of it. Not really. Whew, that's it's still strong. It's still getting me. I gotta go wash my hands so I can go get a washcloth and do something with my face. Oh, also, if my face has been red this whole entire time, it's because my dentist put me, remember I had a root canal a few weeks ago, which has still got me feeling kind of funky, and I've been hurting still after it. My dentist, when I went to get my teeth cleaned last week, put me on a steroid. It makes my face, my cheeks turn red and get hot. So it's not because it's hot in the house, it's because of the medicine. So I'm not like having a fever or anything. That's the medicine. But my tooth is feeling better now, so it must have had inflammation, which is what he thought, because all x-rays look good. So I'm gonna go. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If nothing else, you got a few laughs, and I don't know, maybe you got something from it. And I will see you guys next time. If you like this, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified when I upload. Don't forget, I do have a planner channel, which I have been linking at the end. And if you're interested in planner related things, I used to put all that stuff on this channel, but I felt like it wasn't really something people really enjoyed, maybe, or you know, they weren't here for that. So I have 2 channels now. So yeah. Thank you again for watching, and remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet. How am I going to turn this off with onion hands? Oh boy. I have to wipe my camera later.